Welcome to episode 21 of the Subnautica series. And while we were gone, you are so loud! It's over there. Can't really see him, but he's over there. During the break, I guess, since you saw last, I collected some titanium, got all this stuff for the moon pool, and I added a little bit onto the base. I added a second room, as you can see, to put the bed in. And I changed what's in this room. I also moved our solar panels right here. They were kind of all over the place. There were some down there. There was one on the roof. So I added one and moved them back here. This will also probably be where I put the garden. I'll probably put the garden back here. So we can take a look from the inside and see how we've changed it. I decided that maybe I should park facing away because I always swim out into it and then keep going forward, but it's into the base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Believe it or not, the base doesn't like that much. So, I've also got some of the power cells charging. I think that's an extra one. I think all of the ones in there are about as charged as they can get. Didn't do anything down here. Ooh, wait, actually, I did find a wreck, and it had another 2 of these luggage bags, and then I scanned this, and I learned the biohazard trash can. So used to dispose of nuclear waste. So, oh, and this chair, I think. We're all in that area. It wasn't very interesting, it was just stuff laying on the ground, so I can show it to you guys though. Where it was. It's pretty close to the shipwreck. So you come up here, and I changed it so this first room is going to be like a I can't think of the word, but an area where you can come and eat. There'll be like tables and chairs in here, quite a few windows. We have the vending machine, which gives us a snack, a trash can, which I used to get rid of 2 knives. And the snack is worth 3 food. So, you know, it's more of a looks kind of a thing than it is effectiveness. I'll probably put a fish tank up here, maybe. So yeah, that's some of the stuff I've done in here. I got the Cyclops all charged up. So, I also... we can show you that wreck and stuff later. Pop out here. But first things first, I really want to get the moon pool. I was having a problem though. Let's see if it's still a problem. Can I remove... no. I can't remove the hatch on here anymore. Can I remove the one up here? Yeah, I can remove that one. This one, for some reason, gives a storage-related error. So, hit Q, non-empty storage container error. So, not entirely sure what that means, unless... So let's head up here. Run into here. Up here. No, it doesn't. I guess it's a little different. My thoughts were, because it's against the wrong direction, against the round bit, opposed to an attachment like up there, that having this against this wall is actually considered having something attached to it. So even though this would just turn into a normal wall like this, because of this, like the stairs and stuff, this counts as a unique. So this storage locker must be attached to that. And why it's saying it's not empty is because this storage locker is not empty. You guys are excessively loud today. Oh, he's right above the base. Also, let me check the volume of my computer real quick. Sorry about that. It was a little louder than normal, but not enough to be causing him to be as loud as he is. It's just because he's so close. The big old baby. Thank God it's not a big one. Can you imagine their poops? Anyway. No, I'll keep that to myself. So, moon pool. So I got all the stuff I need in here. I lied. In here. This is not where it belongs. Problem is it stands out so far that when I try to activate this, I sometimes get that. So let's put this where it belongs. So we need the 4 titanium ingots, so 40 titanium, advanced wiring kit, and some lubricant. We got an extra one, so we'll store that in here. Alright, so since we cannot undo that without moving that stuff, let's try and see how it looks upstairs. And if it doesn't look good, we can move everything and put it down here. So I have a bit of a problem. Alright, is this rotate using the scroll button? Okay. Or the bracket. So these. I kind of tested to make sure I had all the materials for the moon pool. So I do. But I can't get it to rotate. It has to be facing this direction. And I think it needs an extension. So let's try putting... Wrong button. Let's put the extension out. Do we do glass? No. Oh, we don't have the materials for either of them. So let's get up in here. Kind of want glass, to be honest. No! Thank you. Did that have... No, this has just a normal wiring kit. Okay. I collected some quartz while I was out getting titanium, but I ended up using almost all of it. I just wanted to do some of the basic stuff because it's not really interesting to watch. It's just, oh man, I'm out of this ingredient. Go out, get it, place it. So that's why I just went ahead and gave you a tour. I don't know that I talked much about what I put in it. So in this room, I went ahead and put 2 flower pots, or plant pots. So this is 3 different things. This is 1. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, despite the base being in air, they act, you can see it in this plant really well, they act as if they're underwater. I don't think they would look like this if you planted them up on the island, but since the base is underwater, they act like they're underwater. Which is a little too bad. This guy doesn't. And then we got the bed. I put a bench at the end. The desk and a chair. And then I put one of the luggage bags here. I figure maybe next episode we'll go ahead and look at some of those wrecks that we got from the communicator thingy. Communication relay, I think it's called. These guys. So I figure we'll take a look at some of these, and when we go and check out those locations, I'll put them up in that suitcase so we know which ones we've gone to and which ones we haven't. But this is all quite beside the point. We're here to make this. Like so. Yay! And then the moon pool. So maybe it can be turned now? I don't think it'd actually fit if it was turned any direction, so... let's stick it... Is that where we want it? Maybe... We want it over one. Raining. So, like that. Let's see how this looks. Good lord, this takes a long time. It didn't attach! The reason I was thinking there opposed to over one is because it would just block the view of everything.
30 seconds.
Well, let me just go on up in here and get some air. Alright, so... That didn't work quite right. Let's try it again. Let's pull this off. Pull this guy up. God, it takes a long time. God, can't you go any faster, little nanobots or whatever I'm using to create these things? I always imagine they were little tiny robots. Alright, so... Maybe if we just do that. Does it need a connection or will it make one? Well, we'll see in a year. Okay, so it makes a connection. We didn't need that. That's okay, we need glass. Let's see, how do we like the way these look? That lines up pretty perfect. And you further over and it just to go down there and look obnoxious.
30 seconds.
Pop up in here again. Whoop. Woo! Let's see, can we still go in here? Yeah. Is that weird? Not too bad. Because I don't want to have to go through the process of, like, going up the ladder and stuff to get in. But we'll see. Yay! So this is the moon pool. So let's see how... Because I mentioned when it shoots out the sea moth, sometimes it like shoots it down with a bit of force.
Welcome aboard,
So
Captain.
let's see if it shoots it down too far. Accept me. Yay! The sound is kind of delayed for whatever reason. So we might get a sound for what just happened at a time, or we might not. Not sure. Alright, so now that the sea moth is up here, let's go ahead and hop back in. So that pops us out a couple of, let's see, hop out and see. Yeah, you know, I think if we were able to put it off of this lower area, it would shoot it into the ground. So I think we'll probably stick with where it's at now. Whoop! Ouch. Hopefully that didn't affect the base. So does that look okay? It's a pretty epic base if you ask me. Looks pretty cool. Pretty happy with it so far. So different from my last base. The cool part about the moon pool is it goes ahead and charges
Welcome
up the
aboard,
sea moth.
Captain.
Thank you. So now the sea moth will be full. Right here is an area for 4 upgrades, so that's good. And the way we do that is by getting the modification module thingy. So let's... I don't know, is that... yeah. I think we learned this, the vehicle modification station. We learned this before we learned the moon pool. We've had this for a while now. So let's go ahead and pop down in here. It said it needed 2 computer chips. What's needed in a computer chip? Table coral, silver, and quartz. Aw, man. We just turned our quartz to glass. I mean, we needed 1 glass, but we also needed those 2 quartz. As for silver, we have that. Whoa. You don't belong there. You go over here. So I had a bit of trouble finding silver at first, but if you go into the like valleys and the caves of the kelp forest, that's where you go ahead and find silver. They're in sandstone outcrops, opposed to limestone. So that like suction cup sound is very funny. I like that they added that. We need table coral, which is that red one, not the stuff you get from like the coral tubes. And then quartz. That was the other thing we needed. So we'll head on out. I tried to wait until it was like a good part of the day, but it's already night again. I feel really bad that it's just pretty much always in the day, or at night. Is that quartz? It's really hard to see with the light on. Yes. So 1 quartz. Whoa, was that guy after us? Creepy. And then we need 1 more quartz, which I think I see right here. Hello? You get him. You get him, fart butt. It's quite the far. Yeah, you walk away. Swim away. You go away. Okay, you play with that. That's it. Well, we need this. Oh, that's salt. Well, that's disappointing. But we do need this table coral, so we'll go ahead and grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, and it looks like it's day again. That's all. Sometimes I feel like I complain about it being night, and it's actually just the eclipse. I think that might have been exactly the case. Oh, there's a piece of quartz. Which I guarantee I call crystal all the time, and I apologize. But it's a big giant crystal, okay? So we'll come back out here, hop into this. So I found just some titanium at this wreck. And then went a bit closer to I mean, way closer. Figure since we're out here, I'll go ahead and show you that wreck that I checked out while I was getting the titanium off screen. Let's see. It's really close to the not the Aurora, that's what it's called. I almost called it the Cyclops. Very different machine. Ah, that's a bit of a valley, isn't it? And then we'll be going through another bit of this kelp forest. I think it was this way some. Oh man, I really don't like being this close. I am so not a fan. This all kind of looks familiar. That said, pretty much all of this looks familiar. It's a big giant ocean. So it was this guy I went ahead and went through and found some stuff. Is that something I can scan? Oh, I think this is that chair that I got was here. So yeah, I also don't know what this is. It's just air coming out of the sand. It doesn't affect me in any— oh wait, it does. Whee! That makes you go up, but I don't know what's causing it. So go ahead and grab this. We can always use more titanium. Look how big it is. It's just so there and big. We'll have to come explore this soon. Maybe after we go through and check out all those life pods, we'll go ahead and check that guy out the following episode. So we'll head back to the base. I'm sure nobody notices this but me, but I turned off the icon for the Cyclops. I'm getting tired of seeing the two there because the Cyclops pretty much been staying at the base for now. So it didn't need to be coming. I didn't need to know where it was because I know where it is. And I also changed the label. I think before it was just Beacon 1 or something like that. Now it says it's our base. Which is good. That's a lot of little fart butts all at one spot. They're usually only like one or two. I also see they haven't fixed the glitch with the crab snakes. Is that what they call them? The crab snakes? They keep coming out of the ground still. I cannot wait till they fix that. Speaking of the devil. Luckily they don't really seem interested in attacking. I think they're pretty much just wanting to get into their mushroom, but they can't because they're on the wrong level. So unless you get way up close, they haven't attacked, which I'm really grateful for. Our base is just huge. It's really spread out. My old base was really big, but it was tall more than anything else. So let's pop up in here. Hey. Like so. And we'll go make those computer chips. I really should have the ladder in this room, which I might be able to do now that it's not quite the entrance. Actually, I don't know where I'd put it because I'm going to have the water right there. I suppose I could probably take out one of these windows and just leave this one. We'll see how it goes. Not too much of a pain yet. So, we needed the computer chips. That's where the silver ore is necessary. We'll go ahead and grab some here. Computer chip 1. Okay, I'm paranoid. Like, in my brain I say that I need 2, but do I need 2? Yes, okay. And then there's number 2. And then we need glass and titanium. So we'll grab the glass and titanium. Head up into— nope, gotta go this way. Up the ladder. And we can put this here. Can it only go there? It can be there or there. This one. Because that's the front of the— can you— okay. Sometimes, like, the living wall, you have to go outside to put it on the inside. Nothing oh, Seamoth docked. Yay! So now we can pop into here. So we can change the name, we can change its color. And here is the fabricator for the modules that we can make. So hardens the vehicle chassis so it can go under medium pressures. So this can go in the sea moth or the prawn suit. All reinforcements under normal conditions. More power, storage.
Dehydration detected.
You know, I had forgotten about that. For once, she was actually useful. Solar panel. Oh, this is really nice. You can use this thing that sends out this big ol' electric field that shocks any creatures that get too close to you. Torpedo, the sonar. I've never really had much... The sonar's never been very useful for me. This is all stuff related to the prawn suit, which we do not have yet. And these are torpedoes for those systems. So I think number one that we want to do is definitely the pressure. Oh, plasteel ingots. Alright. So we'll have to look into that. I'm just excited we were able to get it. But we should probably get ourselves some food and water. There we go. I think I have some water stored in here.
Vital signs.
Oh, I had some in my inventory because I'm cool like that. And then we'll have to go up into... Oh, we can probably eat what's in here, and that should be fine. So we'll go ahead and toss this in here. But I think that will be it for this episode. We went ahead and got the moon pool, and we got the modification station set up. I'll make sure to grab what we need to make this pressure compensator for the next time we have an episode, and I'll make sure, and then we'll go check out those life pods. If you're interested on when the next episode comes out, check the description down below. It's where the schedule is listed. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.